Standout crew. We live.
Episode 2
with a podcast.
Episode 2. So,
all right, we're back with it. So,
Lil
what
Nas
are we going to
X.
talk about today?
Lil Nas X.
Lil Nas X.
Montero. So, I mean, you saw the music video, right? You know, that stuff goes wild. That stuff goes wild. So, okay, so let's just tackle like what people are saying. So, the whole world's kind of mad at Nas X for the Satanism in his video. The shoes, and you know, kind of, I guess the fact that he's kind of doing lap dances, how wild it is. You know, I'm not sure too many people are tripping about like how wild the video is, like him pole dancing and all that. But they're mainly tripping about him giving a lap dance to Satan. So that's like the big one right there. Is tripping about him giving a lap dance to Satan. People are calling for him to get canceled.
Let me screen share this with you real quick and the viewers. So let me screen share this with you real quick. If I could enable it real quick.
Oh yeah, shoot. Hold up. That's just security. I don't need security in the club.
Oh, they're woofing on the neck. I thought you was a thug. All right.
You know, we might need to have a Pooh Shiesty later on. You know, this dude's 2021 is crazy.
I swear. All right, CEO.
Able to get it up?
Right. There we go. All right. So these are the shoes that are taking over the world by storm right now.
Yeah. The sad thing is that those are some pretty cool shoes, though. They're some cool shoes, though.
They are cool. They are.
But that
cool, that blood is what's scaring me.
Yeah, but okay.
Because it has blood
real
from
human
their.
Blood.
Yeah, it has real human blood. The art directors for the shoes actually.
Yeah, donated. So yeah, let's just kind of sit on the shoe for a little bit, man. Nike didn't release it, so I think the only people, and I've said this before, the only people that should be mad about this shoe is Nike.
Yeah,
it's crazy that this is as big as it is. It's crazy.
Nobody besides Nike should be mad at this because they just took a Nike shoe and just reskinned it with their own twist on it, which is illegal. I mean, it's not. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Without consent. And sell it in bulk. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And sell for like 1K too. And they sold out quick. You know?
I could see it if you made customs and like sold them to your friends, you know.
Or just wear them yourselves. Or just wear them
yourselves. But selling it as like a commercial item like that without Nike's consent, you can't do that. And I actually thought they collabed. But apparently right here, this Mischief company right here, they're the real creators. So Nike wasn't involved with this at all.
Yeah, so, you know, let's kind of sit on this for a little bit, you know, because people, you know, are really mad about it. People are really pissed about it. My thing is, listen, if you don't like the shoe, don't buy it. You know, now you can afford it anyway. but don't buy it. Don't buy it. If you don't like it, don't buy it.
Just don't buy it. It's not
like this generation is so soft because y'all feel like y'all need to get mad at everything.
Exactly.
Like y'all feel like y'all need to get mad at everything. Like you don't need to get mad at that. Just nothing to get mad about.
You really
nothing
don't.
to get mad about. Mad about. Yeah.
I mean, you really should not be mad at this if you aren't like related to Nike at all. Like if you're not,
you shouldn't be mad.
An executive director, a designer, anybody that works at Nike, you shouldn't be mad at this. Stop tripping. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And then people are mad about him giving a lap dance to Satanism. Like my thing is like, bro, this is nothing new in hip hop. This is nothing new in hip hop. Lil Uzi Vert was doing the same stuff back in the day.
Exactly.
Uzi was doing the same stuff. You know what I mean? A$AP Ferg collabed with Marilyn Manson on a song recently. Like Satanism is not like, you know, this stuff has never been
it's not anything new in the hip hop scene. Drake has been doing like this stuff, and
exactly.
There's been so many symbols, and now you're gonna get mad that somebody does this. I think it's
and then Beyonce, Jay-Z, they've been throwing up Illuminati signs for the past decade. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So I don't know why people aren't tripping about that.
But they're gonna trip about this, you know, and then
Lil Nas X. And I thought Lil Nas X was untouchable.
No, man. I don't think they're gonna cancel him because like it's crazy like that people are tripping about this. And then you know, you got people like Jordan Lucas responding, getting mad about how Montero is too left field compared to like Old Town Road and stuff. Now listen, bro.
Exactly.
Lil Nas X has the right to release whatever music he wants. Y'all don't have creative control over what Lil Nas X does. Lil Nas X wants to give a lap dance to Satan. He should have every right under the sun to give a lap dance to Satan. If he wants to go back and make another Old Town Road country song where
then let him. He has
then let him
right to do that.
Exactly. You know, he wants to go about talk about panini sandwiches. Let him do that.
Let him do that.
It's not like
don't try and control what he uploads. Like that's
exactly like it's not
gonna work out.
Exactly. And I don't even think Montero's that left field. Like, the music video's a little, you know, that's a little wild. You know what I mean? And the music video
isn't. I mean, I'm just saying. Isn't?
I mean, Uzi is pretty uncomfortable with the XO Tour life for me.
Technically, if y'all think about it, this is an expert marketing strategy.
Oh yeah.
Because everybody's gonna be talking about this.
Oh yeah. You guys are just giving him clout. Jordan Lucas, you're just giving him clout.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, this is what he wants. He wants you guys to respond to this Montero music video. He doesn't care if it's negative. Yeah, he doesn't care if it's negative or positive. Like, you guys, the crazy thing is, like, y'all trip about rappers doing things for clout and all this other stuff, but you're going to give them the clout. You're going to give them what they want.
Exactly. I bet they're the first people to go on 6ix9ine's
and trip about it
profile and go on Lil Nas X, and they're the people that are canceling them.
Exactly. You just give him more attention, because that's how we have rappers like 6ix9ine in the world.
Mm-hmm.
You give them clout. You give them a career, and then you want to get mad that they have a career. Well, you gave it to them, and you're gonna continue to give it to them until the next troll comes around with better stuff.
Exactly. You're the main reason why they're in this position.
Exactly. And why they're in this position of power, why they're on top right now. You're the reason why we don't see rappers like Denzel Curry consistently on the top 100.
Exactly.
But y'all want to say, oh my God, why is Denzel Curry not popping? Why is he not popping? Well, he's not popping because you're going to give this rapper who's just a comedian
more clout, more fame, more everything.
More everything
than Denzel Curry.
Exactly.
And that's how it is.
You know, but I'm not mad about it, but that's just like that's just reality. Like, the rap scene has turned from, you know, the best are the best rappers. Like, the mainstream, if you're on top because you're a top tier rapper. It's now turning,
anybody can go mainstream with just a hit.
Exactly. Now it's more like, okay, if you're on top, you're a top tier entertainer, you know.
Exactly.
Because Denzel Curry is not a top tier entertainer
nowadays. It's more about entertaining nowadays than it is about the actual rap itself. Like, let's look at 6ix9ine, for example.
Great example. Just, like
6ix9ine. This dude's technically mainstream. And
he ain't fall off. I'm sick of everyone saying 6ix9ine fell off. You don't fall off and still be top in Billboard, bro. That ain't a thing. That's not a thing, you know. I think he's definitely lost a lot of push that he has had since Gooba released, but he hasn't fallen off. You know what I mean? The next song that he drops, best believe, I'm gonna be watching.
Gonna get 30 million views in one day. You know
exactly. I'm gonna be watching it. You're gonna be watching.
I'm gonna be watching it.
You know what I mean?
Looking at it.
You know, but you know that's just how it is. That is how.
But let's talk, like, bro. This cancel culture stuff.
Cancel culture is so toxic.
It is very
like toxic. You can't say a thing in this world. Like, listen, there's a lot of opinions I have about a lot of different things, you know, movements, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
you know,
but I can't come on here and say
I can't come in here and say because y'all ain't gonna listen. Y'all just gonna say, oh my God, he don't like yada yada, and then cancel him, get him out of here. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But like y'all, listen, the people that should be canceled are like the R. Kellys, the Bill Cosbys. But you should not cancel somebody for giving their opinion. Exactly. Unless the opinion is hatred, is hateful.
Is actual like hate. Like I'm talking hateful. Unless it is spiteful, all right? Because listen, anybody can think that hate in different forms. Like you could be like, oh, I don't like your hairstyle today.
Oh my God, hateful, so hateful.
Exactly. So hate in
I'm talking about hate like in like race and like prejudice hate or term. You know, I think that that's something to be canceled for because I think that that's justified. We don't want people with the power, with the voice to be speaking hatred. But then again, y'all voted Trump in the presidency, you know, and that's all he went and did. So I don't understand, cancel culture is tripping to me because it's like y'all want to cancel people that speak hate and all that, but you voted the dang dude and dude that speaks the most
in the hate. That is speaking all the hate
as president, you know, a freaking clown, you know.
Orange. He's an orange.
Yeah, freaking orange, the annoying orange part 2. You know what I mean? So,
but let's talk about this Namir album.
Oh yeah. I know y'all saw DJ Academic's post. I'm not gonna pull it up.
What did you think about it? What did you think about the Namir album?
Well, I listened to the whole thing, and I'm not gonna lie. I forgot to listen to it 10 minutes later.
I'm not gonna lie to you. None of these songs were memorable. I listened to the whole entire album.
Besides Apostapa,
but that's like, you know what I'm saying? That's like, he already had released that as a single and then put that on the album. Like he already released that.
Yeah, and then the constant. I wake up, get my dick son, and then I'll pull up in that Bentley truck.
I'm like, bro. I'm like, bro.
I mean, every guy likes his sweet sucked, but we don't even know how much you get your sweet sucked. You know what I mean? Like, that's just
exactly. And he talked about how he did it for his mom just constantly. It was more repetitive than Rod Wave. And I got it out the mud. I thought that was impossible to do. I thought it was more repetitive than Rod Wave was hard to do.
Yeah,
but I guess not because I mean,
but you saw those album sales, right? Like they saying he only gonna sell 4K. That don't sound right.
Crazy because
that don't sound right. He got 100 he got 100 some million streams off that album.
Exactly.
And if you guys don't,
that's crazy. That's crazy. How is he only gonna sell 4K when he got that many streams?
There's no way he's gonna sell 4K. Like he's definitely because listen, if you guys don't know how album sales work. So let's say I was to sell, let's say Shady Souls. Let's to sell.
Yeah, Shady Souls.
What's to sell 110 million streams. I got 110 million streams off my album.
Off Soul City.
An album sale for like streams, every 1,500 streams, that's an album sale. That's one album sale. So do the math. Is that 4K? Albums sold. I don't think that's 4K. I think it's a little bit more because 110 million people, like that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. And that's just like halfway through the week. That's halfway through the week.
Exactly. So imagine if we're months in. I'm guessing this dude's bank account is going to be flooded with cash pretty soon.
Exactly.
Because this dude's going to make a lot off the, oh my God.
Yeah, but I feel bad for Namir, though. I really do. Because I really rock with the guy Namir, you know? It's sad that he gets so much hate because he's a cool guy, you know? When I watch this interview with No Jump, I'm like, oh shoot, like this is a really chill guy, you know what I mean? He gives off that Wiz Khalifa vibe, but Wiz Khalifa's kind of silent, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of boring, you know what I mean? I like my boy Wiz, but you're a little boring.
He's a little boring. All he does is just, you know,
come on, toke it up, you know. But,
exactly.
But Namir, you know, like he sounds like he has a good head on his shoulder, you know what I mean? Sound like a good guy. You know what I mean? Like I like the vibe Namir gives off. So it's kind of sad that he's getting bullied.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then he's getting bullied to the point where I believe he shut down his social media accounts or something.
Really?
Yeah,
Let
I
me
saw
check that
something. I
out. Why
saw
is he getting
something about
bullied?
that. I saw something about him doing something on social media, like
Why is he
deactivating
getting
his account
bullied?
or whatever. But I know people are just trolling the living daylights out of this guy, and I feel so bad because it's like, listen, bro, he's an artist. You know what I mean? He's an artist, and he's. Did you find that? Did you find it?
Yeah. All right. He didn't deactivate his account.
Well, I don't be being on social media, so I don't know the correct
Yeah, I
term.
know, but thank God I got scared. I was like, really? Look at this.
Shoot, we can't see it because
Oh
of the green
shoot.
screen.
Oh shoot. Hey, real quick, I'm pulling this up. So that way y'all can see this because this is an astronomical number of streams. My fault for the green screen, but
Yeah, I mean, you can't be seeing into our rooms now. I'm giving you too much information. You know.
facts. Oh shoot, hold up. Let me pull this up. My face might cut out.
Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, like that. To me, the Namir album. To me personally, if you're a Namir fan, like you are like a diehard Namir fan, if we even got any out here, you know what I mean? No disrespect.
Exactly.
I think that
All right,
Visionland.
look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those streams.
That's a lot of streams. I just said that's a lot of streams. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. That's a lot of streams.
That's for one release. That's for one release. That's not his just monthly streams off of all of his songs. That's one release. So imagine what his streams are looking like for all of his music.
Hold on. I'm about to check it out real quick. But I think Visionland, even though I didn't like the album. I don't think it was a good album. It was very forgettable. A lot of songs, it was very repetitive too, and a lot of songs off it just didn't hit. I think that it is a dub for Namir. I think it is too. I think it's a secret dub for Namir because though it's not a great album, and I'm just gonna be honest with you, the cover art for this album sucks. I don't know what that cover art is, but
yeah, that cover art is
it's trash. But you know,
it's trash. I could do something better with that on poster my wall, my boy.
Facts. I have done something better than that, you know, but
exactly. But like, I mean, none of the songs were really good, but like,
and then it just felt like a random collection of songs. It didn't feel like an album, you know what I mean? It felt like a random collection of songs that he just threw on there. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But let's I have to sign into my account. But look at these comments. 4K sales, stop the cap. Like, terrible album. Not good music.
Stuff was that.
Mike got 100K, 100 million streams, but you only sold 4K. What was that? Cap. Like, this dude got nothing but hate.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that the streams are capped. So if the streaming thing is capped, then that would make a lot of sense as to why he sells 4K. But if those streams are legit, oh, no way he sold 4K. No way he sold 4K.
I think they are legit because those probably came from Spotify. That's probably on the Spotify
and then listen, they count not only Spotify, but they count Apple Music and all that other good stuff, you know.
Exactly. So not only are they just doing Spotify, but
and they're doing YouTube too, and they're doing YouTube
Music, YouTube. I mean, all of those.
Yeah, like
Spotify,
he definitely sold
SoundCloud,
more than he definitely sold more than 4K. That's
Pandora.
Legit. You know, but if those are like just like the regular streams for his album, I might be. He's still a little bit over 4K, but I might be able to see that. If that's just like it all together, all the platforms together, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I think that's just for Spotify.
Yeah, if it's just for Spotify,
because that's a Spotify setup.
Yeah,
like that's Spotify's font right there. So I think it's just for Spotify. And if that is just for Spotify, which I'm 100% sure that it is, he sold more than 4K.
Yeah, this guy's saying it might got 100 mil streams on Spotify, but you only sold 4K. Well, I mean, that just means that you sold more than 4K because you know you got at least got more sales on Apple Music and all that other good stuff.
Exactly.
Unless people just religiously stream this album only on Spotify and YouTube, or just Spotify and just Spotify, then yeah, 4K sounds about right. But I think, as I said, the album's forgettable. It's very forgettable. There's not one
Very
song
forgettable.
besides, I'm trying to think. This is one song where the feature just killed it. I think it was Get It Crackin'. I think it was Get It Crackin'.
Get It Crackin' was pretty good. Get It Crackin' was pretty good.
I want to get the correct song so I can suggest people to listen to it because it's fire. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, I don't know where it's at. But yeah, I said the album was very forgettable. There's this one song, I think it was called Soul Train, where he was singing on it. And
him singing on his songs are just, it's not it. It's not it.
That ain't your style, man. That ain't your style.
Exactly.
When you build
That's
a fan base off a specific style of music, it's hard to break into a new style. That's why when I personally make my own stuff, I want to go into all kinds of different categories and all kinds of different styles because I don't want to be trapped into one style of music and I can't get out. Because as soon as I try to do something different,
I'm trapped and I can't get out.
As soon as I try to do something different, I can't do that. You know, I'm going to get backlash from my fan base because my fan base is used to this one style. That's why if you're an artist, I suggest you try out different styles of music.
I say try out different styles unless you make it.
Unless you have like this one style that's just like, yeah, that's it. Like DaBaby, I think DaBaby don't need another style. His flow on his songs are just that fire. But Enly Choppa can't come onto an album with the same flow for each song because he built a fan base off of a different style each song. You know what I mean? But a guy like DaBaby or Future, they have a style that is them. When you listen to them, you know exactly.
You know how much I love DaBaby. You know how much I like
Future. So I mean, they built the style. Sir. They both built a style that defines them. And when you find a style that defines you, ride that style out to the end of your career. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But me personally, that's not what I want to do. I want to have multiple different styles, multiple different songs, different types of stuff where I'm kind of genre bending a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be just trapped into just hip hop or rap or trap. You know what I mean? I want to kind of genre bend.
You want that country?
I want a genre bend. I want a genre bend and go and try out different styles and kind of put my own little spin on it. So I think that's what I personally want to do. And Namir built his whole career off this distinguished style. So when he goes on here trying to sing, and one thing, the singing wasn't even good. The singing wasn't even good. You know what I mean?
It'll be different. If you were all trapped and then just come on singing and you kind of sound fire.
Like DaBaby on Rockstar, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But that's not what happened. That's not what happened.
It was like NBA Youngboy type singing.
I think Youngboy does it better. But Youngboy kind of built a fan base off his singing and trap styles of music. That's so true. Youngboy could get a pass on his terrible singing. Same thing with Lil Durk.
I thought the good songs off the Youngboy was Politics, Appa Stappa. That's it.
Oh yeah, Politics was that song that had the good features. Yeah, Politics.
And Get It Crackin', the beginning, I didn't like the beginning. I'm not gonna lie. The beginning of Get It Crackin' wasn't really that good. Yeah, it was kind of weak. Yeah. It was kind of trash.
And I think the first song on the album with Ty Dolla $ign, like, that was you can't start an album off like that. Because I always say the first song off your album, that needs to come in and be.
That needs to be the most fire needs to be because that's what's gonna hook your people in.
Yeah, the first like 3 songs off an album, they need to hit. You know what I mean? Because if they don't, you're not gonna get nobody listening to it after that.
Exactly.
And don't make your album 20 tracks. Namir's mistake was making that album 20 tracks. That should have been about 13. 13 because people lose interest. And when people
do lose interest, you can't have 20 songs or other people are going to autoplay it or just simply not listen to it.
Exactly. And if you need to release those other songs, you need to release the deluxe.
Exactly.
And that's why I think DaBaby needs, and that's what I like about DaBaby is that his albums, they're like 13, 14 tracks. Because you're gonna get
and bored. He releases the deluxe.
And he released the deluxe, and you're gonna get bored listening to a DaBaby album if it's just packing the mail is gone, and then I need you to give us a bop in it, and then it's the same flow for each song. You're gonna get bored after those first 10 tracks. You're gonna be like, okay, I swear
unless you're me. Unless
you're Damien. But otherwise, you're gonna be getting bored and be like, "Am I listening to the same song over again on repeat?" You know what I mean? It's kind of the same thing with Future, because I don't want to listen to a Future project that's over 15 songs. I'm gonna be like, okay, I have to listen to it because I'm a Future fan. But can you end this? Can you end this album already? You know.
Anyway, did you know that every?
Oh shoot! What were you about to say?
Hey, I was gonna say every Future. I mean, not every Lil Nas X song is platinum.
Like every single one? Like all of his singles? Like all his singles?
All of his singles. Platinum.
I mean, but like shout out to him though. Like shout out for him though. You know, like for real.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Not every rapper could say that. But speaking of rappers and what not all rappers can say, not all rappers can say that they made $1 million in 6 hours. I think not many people can say they made $1 million in 6 hours off OnlyFans.
Except for Bhad Bhabie.
Shoot.
Bhad Bhabie.
I might need to go check this out. Shoot, get my little $50, spend that on it real quick. You feel me, man? Like
what?
Like I need to. I don't know. Hey, bro, if y'all don't get this reference,
get the carb.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh shoot! Our Spotify people aren't gonna know, but our YouTube people.
I mean, shoot.
If you don't know, you're too young. If you know,
exactly.
You
because
know.
I'm gonna need to. But nah, bro. But that's some real stuff, man.
1 million in 6 hours. And I watched the video, right, where they were reviewing it. All right.
Oh wait, she already has content on there.
Mm-hmm. She already does. I watched a video of somebody reviewing it, and they said it was just stuff that you'd find on your Instagram.
Oh, so it's nothing. It's nothing, you know.
No.
It's not that, you know.
There's one photo.
Worthy.
There is one.
Is she? What is she? She show what the melons or the
melons? The melons.
Oh, like just the melons. You feel me? Like
they're just out. She took a picture like this.
Oh, so she's not showing nothing else. You feel me? Like nothing else.
Mm-mm.
Let me stop. What are
you on right now? Like,
let me stop.
Get you some holy water. Get you some Jesus up in there, guys.
No, but what do you think about like? Cause Bhad Bhabie, you know that she's saying that she's gonna drop some more trash. Cause let's just be honest.
Let me wipe my screen, bro. Now I got water all over it.
Shoot, man, too much holy water.
Too much holy water.
But yeah, man, what do you think about like this Bhad Bhabie? You know, possibly dropping some more music. Does anyone really?
I think she needs to stop.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Listen,
I'm gonna be so dead serious.
If her passion is to make rap music, then obviously keep going with it. But you're no one's trying to listen to your trash little raps, little girl. All right, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Your songs are garbage. Okay.
Her songs are garbage.
Your songs are garbage.
That. She really needs to realize that.
Now listen, her songs are catchy. Her songs are catchy. Gucci flip flop. You know, her songs are catchy, but they're trash. They
are trash. They have no meaning, no substance, and they're just bad.
And the bars are garbage. And then I listened to this one song with her and Only Choppa a few days ago, and
I think Choppa and Youngboy both hit. I think they both tapped it. If you know, you know. Because she was all on Choppa and Youngboy.
Is that even worth it though? Like, I'm just being. I mean, like maybe one night, but you know, like, but like, it's Bhad Bhabie. Like, the reason why I'm saying this because she brings like so many like, you know, she went to rehab. You know, earlier this year. You know. Yeah, she went to rehab, so you know, I'm hoping that she gets clean, obviously. But
what kind?
Huh?
What kind of like?
Oh, drugs.
What kind?
Shit, I don't know. I didn't read into it like that. I didn't read into it like that because I don't care about Bhad Bhabie. I don't care about her. Like, I forgot she existed until she came out with that Dr. Phil. So what do you think about that Dr. Phil news? They're abusive over at the ranch.
Ranch abuse. Apparently there's some abuse going on at the ranch.
What does it do for Dr. Phil, though?
I think give it some time. People are going to find out more and more about it, and then it's going to hit the news.
But do you think he's going to get canceled? You think Dr. Phil a little too big to get canceled?
I don't think Dr. Phil personally will. Like, I feel like
I think they could cancel his show. I think they could cancel his show.
I feel like people are going to, like, complain about it, but I don't think he's going to get canceled. Like, his show's going to get shut down.
But, like, I want to know, like, what they mean by abuse. Like, is it verbal or is it physical?
Hold on. I feel like people are going to complain and the ranch is going to get taken out of the whole development thing. Yeah. But I think the ranch, I think it's verbal. I don't think it's physical. I think it's verbal because these kids are very bad.
These are bad kids. Let's just be honest, bro. They're bad kids. So my thing is like
kids when they come at that Dr. Phil show. So I feel like these ranch people, when a kid starts talking back,
they start talking back too.
They start talking back.
But like I'm trying to figure out like. Because Bhad Bhabie's acting like the victim in this, you know what I mean? We know how she was when she first came on the Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
She was just antagonistic, just going at this man for no reason. So I'm wondering is what, and then a lot of people obviously from the ranch spoke up about it too, you know? And my thing is like, is it really, are y'all just tripping? Like, is it the ranch?
Are y'all just tripping because they might have done something that you personally might not like, or was it actually abuse? You know what I'm saying?
Or did you antagonize them or call them like? Did you antagonize them? They just antagonized back. You know
exactly. What I mean? I need to hear more people who went to the ranch, or maybe not even on Dr. Phil, just went to the ranch in general. If their stories like match up, if they have the same kind of stories. Because they could have different ones and things like that.
Yeah, and I just want to know, like, is it really Dr. Phil? Is it really Dr. Is it really Dr. Is it really the ranch people or is it you? Because it's obvious that you guys got sent to this ranch because you guys are terrible kids. So is it the ranch people or is it
out of the ordinary? Yeah. I feel like I have no clue. I
don't know either.
You almost feel, because listen, I don't want to single them out just because of their past. Because you were a bad kid. I don't believe you because you're a bad kid. But also they're a bad kid. They could have been just overreacting or something. I don't know.
Or maybe you're just tripping on something because, I mean, like we see you guys go on this show, you trip up on live TV, so you probably trip up even worse behind camera.
Behind closed doors. But apparently Bhad Bhabie was saying that it was all an act.
It was all an act?
Did you hear about that? She said that it's all an act and that you go up to Dr. Phil with a complaint, but you act out like unnormally as you wouldn't do. You know, I don't know how to explain it.
I have heard rumors that it's all staged.
That you go on Dr. Phil and it's pretty much just an act and there's take after take. The audience is pretty much just staged and that you have to just be crazy when you go on Dr. Phil. You know,
I've heard rumors about that. But my thing is like, hold up. My thing is like, if that's true, why would they send you to the ranch? Why would there be a ranch? Why would Dr. Phil put this money into a ranch and send you there if it's just fake? You know what I mean? If it's
just fake and staged. Now, I don't think that it's completely staged. But
I don't think it's completely staged either. But I do feel
that there are some parts where
they incentivize you to act a little crazy.
Where they incentivize you to do a little crazy. Or the person themselves, the person who's actually complaining might take it upon themselves to be like, hey, live TV, here's my shot to get my name out there and act up. You know, but I do feel like there are like a couple, I don't know, cues, maybe some things that Dr. Phil might say that'll obviously get them upset or something.
Yeah, but the thing is like, the situation's real. Like whatever you're on there to complain about, it's all real. You know what I mean?
It's all real.
But that's
people are
not
saying that they're fake.
No,
it's just fake. It's not fake.
Because it's already been proven that Dr. Phil, they send people out to go and search for these people and recruit them to get onto the show. Exactly. You know what I mean? Like that's already a proven fact.
And you can call in.
Yeah, and you can call in. And
technically you have high chances to get in because listen, they only take very, very serious cases on Dr. Phil. You have a high chance to get on the show.
Exactly. And maybe, and as you said, maybe they just, maybe you just act out on your own. You know what I mean? But the thing is okay. The thing is, like, we have some Dr. Phil cases where it's just a normal Dr. Phil. They don't be tripping. But then we have some like Bhad Bhabies where they be tripping. So that's where I'm kind of like, I don't know, because they don't be tripping in every Dr. Phil episode. In fact, a majority of them, they don't trip on. They're not tripping. Exactly. A majority of them, they're not tripping. There's stuff once that go viral where the people are tripping, but then you're getting
tripping.
Yeah, but then you're bringing these broken people in these broken households onto a live TV show to speak with a therapist. So maybe you just trip on your own. I don't know. I'm not on Dr. Phil. I would have to personally see the process.
I could imagine that somebody could get to their breaking point just being on the show. Come from a broken family, not Hamley, family. You
or you're just broken yourself.
Family, and now you're pretty much signed. Okay, the kid didn't sign themselves up, but the parents signed themselves up. So as a kid, you're forced to go. There's nothing you can do, and now you have to talk about your problems on live TV with this therapist that you probably never even like.
It's not a real therapist either. Not a real therapist.
Exactly. You've probably never seen a therapist before, so I mean, something's bound to happen.
Yeah,
especially if it's like a parent case, like a parent versus kid. You know how those types of things go.
Yeah. But you know it. I'm not sure. This whole like Dr. Phil thing's interesting. I'd obviously have to keep reading up on it, you know, keep following in because it's interesting, but I'm not completely sold on Bhad Bhabie's side because she's falling off. Maybe this is her way to gain clout. Because who was talking about Bhad Bhabie before this? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And why are you talking about this now? Like, why is this happening now? Like, why are you bringing this up now? So it's a little sus. So that's why I'm like, okay, she's doing this for clout. She's doing this
100%. She's doing it for clout.
Because why 100%. Why now? Why not when you first got bigger than Dr. Phil? Why not when you outgrew Dr. Phil?
Exactly.
You have 7 million subscribers on YouTube. Dr. Phil has what? 4, 3?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Why now?
Why would you now just be like, hey, let's do this? Why wouldn't you do it when you were at your peak? When she was at her peak when she dropped that Catch Me Outside song. That's her peak. I don't care what you say.
Yeah,
you can say Gucci flip flops. You can say when she had her reality TV show. But when she made the Catch Me Outside song, that was her peak.
Yeah, in 2017. So like, why are you doing this like 4 or 5 years later?
Exactly. You know, like, doesn't make any sense.
And then you're doing this before you turn 18 and all that. Like, I don't know. Now another thing is like when you
no, she is 18.
Yeah, I know, but she brought this up before she was 18.
Oh shoot, he leaving me. Dang, okay.
All right, keep adding on to the Bhad Bhabie thing. I'll be right back.
Oh, he leaving me second podcast. Anyway, let me take over the show for y'all, man. Bhad Bhabie. She's fallen off, and in order to save her career, she does this. Now, ladies, I'm just saying, if I had a pair of things on me, if I had, if I was cute, pretty, like she is, let's keep it a buck, all right? But if I were at least somewhat of a pretty female, I would be doing the same exact thing. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't mean to dehumanize or anything like that, but I would be doing the same exact thing. I'll be making an OnlyFans.
Okay, I'm back.
Too. And of course, you had fried chicken.
I got the Kentucky fried chicken. You know.
Okay. You and this fried chicken.
All black people like Kentucky fried chicken, so we gotta stay loyal to our roots.
If I were a girl, I would be making an OnlyFans.
All right, so
we're a girl, like low key. I feel like this is a smart move and a dumb move. It's a dumb move because she's.
Oh no, this is a smart move for a Bhad Bhabie to make an OnlyFans. Super smart.
It's a dumb move because she's dehumanizing herself. And
well, you think these women care about dehumanizing themselves?
But it's a smart move because she's getting clout, she's getting money, and now she's gonna have simps and baby daddy, not baby daddies, sugar daddies, that's what they're called, who are willing to pay for her things. Her melons.
Listen, bro. I just want to talk to all the men out there. Don't buy an OnlyFans, bro.
No, you're weak if you do. If you bought one,
just get the free stuff, bro. Just get the free stuff. The free stuff's better than the paid stuff anyway.
I don't care. I don't care what you say. You are weak if you buy one. You are weak. Yeah. He over there smacking on his fried chicken, bro. I can already tell, bro. He got his mouth filled with that fried chicken. He probably sitting there like.
I should do that stuff up. All right. So, have we kind of exhausted the Bhad Bhabie stuff?
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about the Grammys. I know we're a little late.
Oh my god.
No, we're a little late. And listen, bro. This is gonna tangle into.
Get me started.
And you know what, bro?
These Grammys are terrible. Hold up. Again, let me share my screen so that way we can see everything.
And you know what, bro? This is gonna spell out into feminism, toxic feminism. Because it's a thing.
Are we really about to talk about that?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Because it's time that I speak my mind on the state of females in hip hop.
My thing is that how can you sit here and just talk about wop 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 and win 3 Grammys and sweep it? That's what I'm saying.
Listen,
how
bro.
Can you sit there and just
Savage was a good song.
Wop, 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 wop.
Savage was a good song. It really was. But I am never gonna take Savage over the box and
is this right?
In the bigger picture. It's not loaded. It's not loaded.
No, but this isn't the right one. Oh shoot. Complete winners and nominees list.
Well, listen, bro. We really ain't gonna talk about Grammys like that.
Here we go.
We really ain't even gonna talk about it like that. You can have it up, but we really ain't gonna talk about it like that. But we gotta talk about this feminism and women in hip hop. So let me just spill it all out and get canceled real quick. Right. I am getting sick of constantly hearing about women's struggles in hip hop. Now, I am not going to deny that women do not struggle in hip hop. I am not gonna deny it.
You are on thin ice.
I don't care. I don't care. I'm not gonna deny that y'all don't struggle in hip hop. I will not deny it. But do not sit up here and tell me that for the past half decade, y'all have not been on top. Y'all have not been on top. Y'all are on top of the rap game right now. I don't want
Megan Thee Stallion sweet
the Grammys.
Of the Grammys.
Cardi
3
B
Grammys.
Cardi B.
Beyonce should have walked out empty-handed, but instead she got 3 Grammys for her dumb self too. Sitting there with 3 Grammys that year, I'm like, bro, what?
Beyonce got more than 3. What? Beyonce got more than 3 because she won 3 off Savage, and 2 off her own song, Black Parade. But she walked out with 5 Grammys. I don't want to hear.
This is the thing. How did Roddy Ricch walk out empty-handed?
Yeah, Roddy Ricch.
How did the baby walk out empty-handed?
Well, I think the baby was gonna win it, but come on, the box and the bigger picture are better songs. They deserved it more.
Stop.
Rockstar.
Stop.
They deserved it more than Rockstar.
Stop. Nope. Don't want to hear it. How did Da Baby? Nope. Don't want to hear it. Da Baby, Roddy Ricch, and Lil Baby walk out with nothing? But Megan Thee Stallion over here on her Instagram flexing her 3 Grammys for Savage. How are you gonna let Savage win over the bigger picture?
Exactly. The bigger. And you know what? And you know what, bro? My thing is this, bro. Is that rap has been a male-dominated genre for a long time. Not because it's harder for women to make it into it. Simply because there's less women rappers. And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Straight up. This is how it works. So the reason why there's so many men in hip hop is because there's so many male rappers. A lot of them you've never heard of. A lot of them are flexing 1 subscriber on YouTube. You know what I mean? A lot of them. The best out of those ones might make a hit song. That's what? Out of the millions of male rappers in the world, about 5% probably gonna make a hit song. If probably a lot less than that are gonna make a hit song.
Yeah.
And then even less of that are gonna stay around.
Gonna stay around. And even less than that are gonna be considered greats of their time.
Exactly. And the thing is that back in the day, there have been a lot of great women rappers. Missy Elliott, Queen Latifah. I'm getting sick of hearing how much women struggle, but nobody wants to talk about how women succeed. We want to talk about how they struggle. We don't want to talk about how they succeed. Can we talk about the fact that what's her name? Lauryn Hill had one of the great when her album first dropped back in 1997. We going back then.
That album 23 years ago.
Yes, that album was considered as soon as it dropped a masterpiece. And let me get up close to the mic. The greatest album of the century. That was a woman in hip hop. But y'all want to talk about it's hard for women to succeed. It's hard for women to make it in hip hop. And I don't see it that way because I'm seeing women topping the charts. Cardi B, all she has to do is talk about sex. And she's going to get another number 1. She's going to get another Grammy. You know what I mean? Lil Baby makes a meaningful song. He walks out empty-handed. He has the number 1 album out of any music genre of the year. Walks out empty-handed. The Weeknd didn't even get a Grammy nomination. That's how Beyonce walked out with 2 Grammys for her song.
Because they knew The Weeknd would sweep.
The Weeknd would have swept every category he was in. And he should have been in every category he was eligible to be in. And he would have sweeped it all. You know what I mean?
He could have been in everyone but the Latin artist.
Exactly. And listen, bro, as I said, I'm not gonna deny it. It's harder for women to succeed in hip hop. I don't want to deny that fact because it's a fact. But the fact of the matter is that that's for a reason. It's a male-dominated genre. When someone comes in not looking black in a man, it's hard. It's gonna be harder for you to succeed in that in hip hop. You know, Eminem. I bet it took. I know Eminem. It was hard for him to succeed in hip hop. He was a white hip hop artist. The road may have a few cracks in it, but the road's still gonna lead to the same destination. Some people, that road is paved for them. It's paved. They just have to walk it. Some people, they not only have to pave the road themselves, but fix the cracks as they go along the road. You know what I mean? Some people have it easy, some people don't. And women, yeah, you have a few cracks in the road. I'm not gonna deny that. But that doesn't go for all female rappers. Megan Thee Stallion blew up right then and there. Exactly. He was not rapping for 10 years like someone like an Eminem was before he got picked up. Straight to the top. straight to the top, straight to the Grammys. Walked away with 3 of them. You know what I mean? Drake's been rapping since 2000. It took him 10 years to get any notoriety in hip hop. Lil Wayne, it took him almost 20 just to be realized as a good rapper. It took him 20. Lil Wayne's been rapping since the early 90s.
Lil Wayne has been rapping since he was like 8 to 11 years old.
Yeah, mid-90s.
But and it took him to Drake, that dude's been grinding his butt off, and he hasn't stopped making a hit since 2010.
Exactly. And I'm
sick of a decade of hits.
Yeah, and I'm sick of these women talking about how hard it is for them, because listen, it's hard for everyone to make it in hip hop. Man, woman, business. White, black, it's hard for everyone to make it in hip hop.
Cutthroat industry, I should say.
Yes, you make it into the industry by releasing good music. That's what Megan Thee Stallion did. She released good music that people want to listen to. That's how she just rose straight to the top. Same thing with Doja Cat, rose straight to the top. Same thing with Cardi B, got ghostwritten, rose straight to the top. You know what I mean?
Straight to the top.
But y'all, but listen, bro. Even though all these female rappers did make it to the top, I still think there is a problem with rap fans accepting this new female wave of female rappers. I do think that casual hip hop fan is not messing with these new female rappers, but that's not because we don't want to see women succeed. It's because the music's not made for us. It's not made for us. This music is clearly made to get women twerking, get them dancing. It's not made for us, guys. It's not made for us. You ain't gonna catch a guy blasting WAP through the radio. It's not made for us. It's not made for us. You know what I mean? It's not that we don't. It's not that we hate female rappers. It's that we can't listen to them. I used to be able to listen to Megan Thee Stallion, but now every time I go and listen to a Megan Thee Stallion song, it's body yaddy 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 yaddy.
It's about just girl stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can't relate to that.
I can't. It's not about relating to it. I just can't listen to that without feeling uncomfortable or just this being sus for me to listen to.
Yeah, that's facts. I can't just listen to Body on my regular playlist. That's weird.
Yeah,
that is weird.
But a guy like NBA Youngboy, Lil Durk, Drake, they're for everybody.
They're for
a girl can listen to her. A guy can listen to her.
A girl can listen to any Drake song because it's just a vibe. He's just vibing out here.
And I'll say Drake's more for women than he is for guys.
But Drake just vibes. He's really, he's for everybody. Lil Durk, shoot.
For everybody.
Exactly. This dude,
and it's not about the fact that you guys rap about sex. That's not really it. There are rappers that rap about sex and they're still. I like Megan Thee Stallion. That's all she used to do on our song is rap about sex, and I would still be over there like, we call that N-word Captain Hook. You know what I mean? Like, Yo, Damon, bro, you good?
I know you did not just say. We call him Captain Hook.
Yeah, exactly. Like I used to
Kyle, you need to stop.
I'm not.
You need to stop.
But you can listen to that. You know what I mean? It's not like WAP. It's not like Body. That's a song that you can listen to, but this new wave of rapper, I can't listen to y'all's music because it's not for me. And it's not about it being toxic masculinity or any of that. You know what I mean?
Any of that stuff.
It's just that we can't listen to it. You know what I mean? And the feminist movement has really grown from being about female empowerment to it just being just a men's hate movement.
Exactly.
It's a hate movement at this point.
It really is. I don't think we should get into it though.
Because all I see is, can COVID kill men off quicker? That's all I see. Can it kill us off quicker?
You were on thin ice. You're on thin ice. I don't think we should get into all of that.
But am I wrong?
Because I got some strong opinions. You're not wrong, but I can't, because I know once I get started, I can't stop.
Then get started. Get started. It's a podcast. Get started.
First off, I'm sick and tired of this double standard. Listen, bro, tell me how you can sit here and say how you hate us, kill all men, and say that that's a joke, say that that's some funny between you and your hotties, that you can sit here and hate. But as soon as we say, yo, this ain't right, why are you doing this? You say, oh, is your ego hurt? Oh, are you this? Are you that? And when your own gender even comments on it and says, yeah, this isn't right, you're going to say, you're a pick-me. You're a pick-me. I hate those people that says you're a pick-me. Like, come on. Is that really what we're doing? Is that really what we're doing? Are we really going to sit here and say that y'all can make bone marrow babies and that y'all don't need men? If that isn't the most stupid, most brain dead stuff I've ever heard, I don't know what is. I really don't know what is. I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't know what is. You're gonna sit here and say you can make bone marrow babies. Do you really want to take your bone marrow out of your body and make a freaking iron golem out of that junk? Like, what? That junk is gonna be stupid. It's gonna be stupid. It's gonna be stupid. I'm so dead serious. It's good. And scientists said that you can make bone marrow babies, but it only lasts for like 2 hours. It'll only survive for like 2 hours. And they're like, well, if you hook it up to a ventilator and an oxygen tank, it can last up to 2 weeks. Do you really want to hook it up to a ventilator? A bone marrow baby. You want to hook that junk up to a ventilator? Do you really want to hook that junk up to a ventilator for 2 weeks? Have it die on you? I mean, come on. Are we really at this point? And then we've also gotten to the point where we can't tell them anything. We really can't tell them anything. Ah, man.
You can't even speak our mind without getting canceled. I
think you should hit the gym a little bit more. You know, I feel like you could hit the gym a little bit more because, you know, I'm just saying how it is. You're looking a bit fat. Like, I'm saying how it is. Canceled. You're done. You're done, buddy. You're done. Yeah. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Just get him out, because you're canceled, buddy. You're canceled. I'm not really liking that haircut. You're canceled. Get out of here, buddy. Oh well. I don't really like her. You don't like her race? Canceled, buddy. Canceled. No, I don't like her. Oh, you just don't like her as a person? Personalityist. Canceled. Oh, I can use you for your money. I can openly say that I'm using you for your money. I can openly sit here and say I'm finessing you. But as soon as you say you don't want to be with me anymore because I'm a finesser, because I as a strong independent, I'm a finesser and you don't want to be with me? Canceled. You're canceled, buddy. How can they sit here and openly talk about finessing you, openly talk about if you're not making 6 figures, I don't want to be with you. If you're not making 8 figures, I don't want to be with you. I can bag any man. I can do this.
Speaking of that,
hold on, I'm too cute to date a hardworking 9-to-5 man. I need a hustler, a fast money hustler. And you wonder why you're single.
Exactly. But speaking of that, man, we think about this Quavo situation with him and Saweetie.
Saweetie needs to go. I don't like Saweetie. I'm just saying how it is. I really don't like her. But
did you see the video that they're saying it's abuse?
No, I don't know about the situation.
Oh, shoot. Yo, I might need to play it real quick. Hold up.
Play it. Share that junk. Play. You got me heated. Because I just watched Sweetie for like 10 minutes say how she wants an 8-figure. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, man. Like, people are basically saying that this is abuse. You know, people are saying that this video right here is abuse. So for the people watch this on or stream, I apologize, but you won't be able to see this. Yeah, hold on. Let me.
Let's see this.
So yeah, man. Like,
oh, it's in an elevator. Dang, you know this ain't gonna be good.
Yeah, people say that this is abuse right here. He abused her. Hold on. Let me back the video up.
Oh, yo, what?
But this is abuse apparently, because look, she grabbed she grabbed something. We can assume that whatever that is, that's Quavo's, okay? And basically what happened was is that she grabbed that little suitcase right there, okay? And Quavo goes and reaches for it, and then just pushes and then tries to get that, and then she just fell to the ground.
Oh, nah, that's not right. Because at first I was like, bro, but when you just said what you just said, that she took the suitcase or whatever, that's crazy on her end. Because listen, all right, hold on. Let me make this make sense. All right. Let me make this make sense.
Make sense for the feminists in the background, because we know they against
Stop the screen share real quick because I need to face with them. Let me make this make sense for y'all. Say that suitcase, I don't know what was in the suitcase, but say that suitcase had some sort of monetary value with it, some sort of designer money in it, and they were having an argument, and she took that bag from him and is trying to take the bag, because it's obvious that she's trying to take the bag. I mean, it's obvious that she picked up something of Quavo's. You don't do that. I don't care. You don't do that. All right. Do I think he could have handled this a bit better? But yes, he could have definitely handled this a bit better. All right, but he reached for it. She turned. You know Quavo. He's gonna reach for it again. She's turning, so he grabs, reaches for the bag. She turns and she falls, and he goes with her because he's holding on to the bag, and he just kind of pushes the bag to the side. I don't really think it's abuse. I just think it's a scuffle.
Think it's abuse either, because I think like the worst thing
I think it's just a scuffle, because listen, that happens a lot. But it's just crazy.
Like, he didn't hit her. He didn't hit her, not once.
Exactly.
It's not like Chris Brown or Rihanna, where Rihanna clearly got hit.
He's just sitting there. You know what I'm saying?
Quavo didn't hit her. The worst thing Quavo did in this situation was not help her out.
Exactly.
And I don't think, and listen, I'm not going to, listen, I've been going on YouTube saying that Quavo's trash, Quavo's this, Quavo's that, and I'm just like, he didn't abuse her. He didn't hit her. Like, you cannot say that. Listen, let's say that thing was his, all right, and I'm about to share my screen again, okay? Let's share my screen again. Oh shoot, my bad. Hold up. Yep. I'm gonna share my screen again, and let's say that this bag. That bag, let's say that's Quavo's.
Mm-hmm.
Now he did grab her by the arm. You can clearly see there, but he's clearly trying to get that bag. Whatever that is, that's his right there.
That's his. That's important too. That's something important too.
So this is kind of awkward right here, just them just in the elevator, and then. Oh man, how do you get this out the way?
This clown, Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah, but how you get this out the way? Okay, I don't really get that out the way. But if you can see, as she walks away, she just walks away. No, she walks away just completely fine, And she doesn't grab that little box that they were fighting over, which
exactly
not hers. That's Quavo's. So.
It's something that of Quavo's that she must
and it
she
must have
was
meant
probably
something
throwing
to
a
him.
fit, and she was just trying to grab it to be like, I got your bag, what are you gonna do about it, type of thing. That's what crazy people do. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
But
you know,
she probably did that as like, I got your bag, I'm untouchable, I got your bag.
Yeah, and Quavo, what Quavo did is he grabbed her arm, trying to get the bag. He ends up kind of, I guess, pushing her.
He throws her into the elevator.
He doesn't really throw her in there. He doesn't really throw her in there. He more or less just grabs her arm and kind of just swings her into the elevator.
Listen, I mean, I don't get what the whole big deal about.
Well, people are tripping about it, saying that Quavo abused her, so that's why.
This is such a common thing that's happened so many times. So if this is abuse, right?
Well,
this is abuse. Then what are we gonna say? What are we going to say for other cases that are like this?
I think abuse is when you deliberately harm.
Exactly. It's not like while she was down, he was
someone.
like, you know, he was.
He wasn't punched her. She fell to the ground. She fell to the ground. Quavo didn't push her to the ground. He fell to the ground trying to get that bag. Whatever was in that little box or bag, probably some watches, whatever, it was his, obviously.
So if we're going to cancel him for this, let's cancel Cardi B for drugging.
That's another thing. Like, why isn't Cardi B being canceled? Like, she openly admits to scamming people and all that. But nobody ever batted an eye. But if a man has said that, best believe he would have been canceled, you know? And this goes to the double standard that you were talking about when it comes to rape and other stuff of that sort. There's just a big double standard there, obviously. And when it comes to women dating minors and men dating minors, there's a clear double standard that you can't ignore. And that's where I'm on the fence on, I ain't trying to get into it. We already went past our time, so I'm not really trying to get too much into it, but it's a weird world we live in. It's a weird world we live in. Weird situations that are happening. Either way, I love women. I don't want this to come off as
I do.
I wouldn't want my mom or my sister to feel like they're oppressed in any sort of way, because that's not the kind of person I am. I don't want nobody to be oppressed. I'm a black man. I've experienced.
I know what it feels like.
I've experienced. Because I go to a primarily white school.
I go to a white school.
I go to a primarily white school. And nobody looks like me. You know what I mean? I'm too light.
I know 3-4 black people that I've seen, 3 or 4 black people.
Well, there's a decent amount of black people that go to Grand Blanc High, but it's more like I'm too light skinned for the black crowd and I'm just too black for the white crowd. So it's kind of, I'm not mixed or anything, but I kind of suffer with some of the identity problems that maybe a mixed person may have. Obviously I wouldn't know too much, but being too white for the black people, being too black for the white people, it's kind of a weird mix.
It is a weird mix because it's so tough, because I'm too. It's the same thing that you just said. White people are gonna be like, now he's doing a bit too much, if you know what I'm saying. He's too colored for me. Yeah. I've been told that I've been too colored before.
Yeah, and I've been told that I have no rights in this country, and that this is a country ran by white people. So I've been told a lot of stuff, but I think we should kind of wrap up this episode.
Exactly.
We had a good discussion.
We had a good episode today, man. This is good.
Yeah, but again, I don't want it to come off as that I don't like women. I love women. I have no choice but to. It's not like I'm given a choice. I love women. My mom, I love my mom. I love my sister. I wouldn't want them to feel oppressed, but I gotta call BS out when I hear BS, and that's the kind of person I am. you may not like what I have to say, but I'm gonna say it because I'm gonna call BS out when I hear BS. And the feminist movement of late has been speaking a lot of BS it's crazy to me that we go from strong women protesting in the early 1900s, late 19th century to early 20th century, and even in the 1950s when it came to equal job opportunities and equal pay. And statistically, we've gotten equal pay, in America, in the United States. I don't know about in other countries like on the Middle East or anything, but I think that though things aren't perfect, I think that we are closer to complete fair treatment when it comes to both genders in the US than we are in any other country that I can think of, because there's no other country where both women can own big businesses and men can own big businesses. You don't know there are countries where women can't drive. So a lot of you women in the US don't want to complain about small issues like the freaking pocket size on a man's pants compared to a woman's pants. Y'all need to be grateful for the fact that you are given the opportunity to go and own a big business, make a big business like a man, because in other places that's not what women are. They can't drive in other countries, and that's messed up. But here you can make an OnlyFans and make $1 million in 6 hours. So I mean,
just make a bunch of money. And I feel like we are in the best time to make money. We are in the best time where average people can become millionaires, and this economy is so easy for average people.
And you don't need a degree. You don't need a college degree to do it either. Don't have your parents tell you need a college degree to do everything. You don't need a college degree to do everything.
This economy is the best economy to be becoming rich in. I mean,
and don't take it for granted.
You and me can literally become millionaires by the time we turn 18.
By just a standout thing.
Exactly. Just by this YouTube channel alone, which if y'all support us, yes, sir,
y'all support us, you can make that dream come true.
But I mean, by the time you're 18, because obviously being a kid is very hard. But by the time you're 18,
by the time we're 18, this standout stuff's gonna go right up. You know what I mean?
It's gonna go right up.
Maybe we could get rid of this Zoom setting, maybe get a little bit of update.
Exactly, a studio type stuff. Maybe that would be hype. Exactly, that would be hype to get something like that. That would be hype. But anyway, y'all.
Episode 2,
man. Episode 2. We
don't know what to call it, but we're gonna think. We're gonna think of some names.
Exactly. So. We'll think of some stuff. Have
a great Sunday, man.
Let us know some topics down below that y'all want to hear about.
Yeah, we'll talk about it for sure. As long as it doesn't get too dated. As long as it doesn't get too dated, we'll talk about it. The Grammys were a little dated, but I still felt like that kind of boosted us into like feminism, toxic feminism, and all this. Which I believe like we can have like a whole podcast on, because I feel like it's getting to the point where we can't ignore it. We have to talk about it. We really touched on it. Like we may have gone on for like 10 minutes on it, but we just touched on it. Like we can go on for hours because I feel like there's a lot of material to talk about.
But anyway, please support us down below by hitting that like. That always gets us fired up whenever you guys like. Subscribe as well. Have a
blessed day. Please
support us. And yeah, that's it, man. Let's go. Sub.